Hello and welcome to the Red Room. We have a second rant, our second rant, because the first one had lots of views, so we want to create more polemics and we wanted to cancel us, I think.
And I joined Twitter this week, or rejoined Twitter this week, so I need to rant, sorry.
Rant mode, so. Okay, this is more of a Sylvia's department. I'll be here because I want to make fun of shit. But she's going to, well, handle it.
Okay, so can I start?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're still going to talk about this trans RPG bundle and all so it's a little bit related to the video that we did about that idiot guy repeating the moronic talking.
Transphobic talking points.
Exactly.
Standard transphobic talking points.
Okay. So are you seeing my screen, Miguel?
Yep.
Okay, so this is still about the bundle for the trans rights in Texas, the RPG bundle. So it's still related to the guy.
The standard transphobic talking points guy.
Exactly, the standard moronic standard points guy.
Posted this today because he did a video because he was doing his virtue signaling part, and so he needed to talk about this. So let's go.
So what I want to say is, yeah, this is really cheap. And if you have no problem supporting trans rights in Texas, and let's be honest, I'm sorry, Venger and all our American viewers, I don't really care because it's in Texas, and one way or another, it will not affect me or the children that I know. So you can think, oh, so many games for $5. This is really a good opportunity. But then if you start looking at the games, I'm not going to say that in 493 games, maybe there's something here that it's not bad. But yeah, most of it, it's exactly just $5. So I just see a lot of stupid things here, like be gay, do crimes, rainbow worlds. I actually already selected some that I'm going to continue to show. So let me take a selfie. This is a game that goes around interpreting selfies. She looks a little like Greta, I think. If she had the blue hair and all that. The center picture there. Then we have This Party Sucks. Yeah, I really like this one. There's something I hate about this shit, the prices of these things. Yes, I know. Let me, the blue-haired one. $10. This fucking shit costs almost as much, no, more than 3 of my Giallo scenarios, more than Welcome to St. Cloud, and more than, fuck. Why do you want to see this person's fucking picture? That is the point. And this one here is is a lot cheaper, so it's just $6. This Party Sucks. It's a collaborative story game about being a queer and/or trans 20-something who is badly processing a recent breakup. You will play out a piece of their stories as they attend a series of 3 parties while failing not to think about their ex. What the fuck? Extremely boring. This is teenager drama. And now for Sherlock Holmes and the vampire, who is also one of the aforementioned Sherlock Holmes. So this one, it's only $2, let's be fair. So in For Sherlock Holmes and the vampire, blah, blah, blah. 4 players play 4 Sherlock Holmes who team up to solve mysteries, and one of them secretly is also a vampire and the other ones need to find out. So this is one of those party games or something. Yes, exactly. This is not even a role play. That's another thing that upsets me. And a reason for this rant is, like I said, I just rejoined Twitter. So I'm learning to swim in the gutter. And I see a lot of people that are saying that they are game creators. But what they are doing is things like this. This is not even a role play. Yeah, this is I think that this is a game called Werewolf or something like that. Yeah. I think that thing exists already.
They didn't invent anything.
I think there's several games with
Just
this.
named it. Yeah, that's the killer and so.
I played it with cards. There was the killer. There's a very basic card game that one person has an ace. The person that has an ace is the killer. The person that has the king is the cop. And then there are killers, and the killer tries to kill people by winking their eye. But if he winks to the cop, he's gonna be caught. So basically, this is a very basic card game. Now let's continue. A response to the Esteemed daughter Crackpot. This is very funny. Do you want to read the introduction yourself? I think I'm gonna like this one.
A game of academic squabbles for 2 or more players. Fight for your hypothesis in a series of responses published by one of the journals in your field. Defend your academic integrity at all costs. Everyone needs to know your rival is wrong.
And that's it.
What is this supposed to be? Fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is not.
So we also have kitchen contest.
What in the actual fuck is this?
This is to play Hell's Kitchen, or the other one as a role-playing game. It costs $5.
Oh shit. I can't believe it.
Now we're gonna continue.
Oh, Jacqueline Brick!
Oh yeah.
Oh, that piece of shit. Shit.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna love this one. This I already shown you. I already shown you this
the
one.
greatest piece of, I have to talk about this now.
Okay.
This is my rant now. So there's the Cult, the new edition. There's a piece of shit scenario that is called the Red Rocket Scare. I think it's from the.
It's about the elections.
No, I mean the name of it. I think it's
yes.
a part of the American in. I'm not sure. Maybe it is. So it's basically a Democrat Party manifesto. It's on the day, on the eve of the presidential election, 2016 was it? 16, 14? I don't know. Anyway, that's it. And
it was a long time ago.
Characters play interns on the Trump campaign, and Trump and Mike Pence are creatures, supernatural creatures from a game which is called. I'm going to speak about this again when they do a review for Cult, but I can't avoid it now. So Trump and Mike Pence are, I'm not sure which kind of creature they are, but it's a kind of demon. Cult is a game which is based upon the fact that our reality is an illusion. And we are being controlled by supernatural creatures who are our jailers, our guards.
And our puppet masters a little bit.
And even though they are demons, they appear as humans. And well, basically there's more to say about it, and you can watch the next video, next review. But it's all based in illusion. So these creatures, they are low profile, or even if they are high profile, they try to remain. Fuck Trump. Trump is not high. He's very high profile, and it's Trump, celebrity millionaire, presenter of a reality show on TV, and this Jacqueline Brick decided to do a scenario where he is
let's be fair, she did work for the Democrats, right? So I don't think it's really, yeah, if she worked for them, writing a campaign about Trump being a creator of evil.
Apparently doing stupid shit is a common practice for her. This Cake by the Ocean seems as interesting as...
Yes, it is. I didn't even notice that it was written by her. So it's your first spring break as a college student. You and your friends have decided to rent a beach house together and celebrate the old-fashioned way. The music is great, the booze is flowing, and everyone is gorgeous. Jacqueline Brick is not there. Oops. What's a freshie to do? Why? Eat cake by the ocean, of course. So this is a game. It's a LARP.
Well, maybe, yeah.
So you go to your friends to rent a week house by the lake, no, by the ocean, sorry, on spring break. You take cake, you take booze, you don't need this shit.
Yeah, it's a LARP, but it's not a LARP.
Yeah, what is the point?
It's a party with cake. I wouldn't take the cake.
Let's move away from Jacqueline Brick.
How much is this?
$3. I don't know in the US if you can you can't buy a cake for $3. This one is also very and look of the price. This one is more expensive, and you can look at Penultimate, and you can kind of this is the game of for 2 players, and you play the love story between Death and the witch who fell in love with them.
Death is a trans, right?
Yes, we don't know his Death's gender. I actually thought the witch was a trans because I couldn't figure if it's a man or a woman.
I think the witch who fell in love with it.
Yes, but I don't know which one. They're probably both trans. So this piece of shit costs 13. I'm sorry. I normally don't like to be rude about other people, about other people's work, but it's kind of ridiculous. I also love this one.
Oh yeah, that's
Lesbian werewolves on a beach. So this is where you play lesbian werewolves making love on the beach.
Fantastic. Well, yes. there's also a problem here because some of these games mention gay people and lesbian people.
But that's normal because this is the trans bundle.
The trans activists hate them. So
yeah, but this is a trans bundle, so everything goes. Okay, so this trio of werewolves love each other very much, and they cannot talk about their feelings to save their lives. So this is feelings, not just hairy lesbian sex. I think this one is for free. I don't see a price here.
Great. I'm going to download it.
On YouTube, you're gonna have to cut this. Okay. This one is also good. No sacrifice without blood. You can see by the picture what type of game is this. So you can this is, I don't know what this is, a devil. So you can play a vampire, werewolf, troll, yes, chupacabra. The names are as subtle and subjective as they are distinct and seemingly endless. Your life among the hungry has been complicated and painful. It has cost you so much. Blah, 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 blah.
So this is basically White Wolf, but more woke.
Yes, woke White Wolf.
Woker White Wolf.
This one is fun. Elf genders, yes.
Most humans are women, men on non-binary.
So
basically this is an excuse to invent even
exactly more. This is a game to create genders
because 300 is not enough. You need
exactly more. $5.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
but you can pay it, you can help. It's also in the bundle for Ukraine, so you can also help Ukraine.
Oh yeah. Does the game wear a mask also? They are virtue signaling everywhere.
I don't know. They are here online and they don't wear masks. So and I almost thought about buying it. It has Thirsty Swords Lesbians, and I thought, well, if I buy it, I'm gonna know what Thirsty Swords Lesbians is all about. Finally, because I can't understand the point of this game.
There, it's not. There's nothing more.
And I would save, $10. But I don't understand here. I don't understand what the game is about.
So, I'll explain it. So the game is about lesbians.
It's not about.
And they have swords, but you can play.
But you can play it in Cyberpunk.
Yes, you can play non-lesbians, or you can play non-thirsty, or you can play lesbians who are thirsty but don't have swords. So basically, this is a game about nothing. This is Seinfeld. It's Seinfeld.
I could continue. There's a lot of other games here, and maybe I'm going to stop sharing. Maybe in the middle, there's actually some games that are not really bad. But what I'm seeing is a lot of games that are not. I wouldn't even consider a role-playing game. So
those aren't.
Why are those people on Twitter saying that they are game creators, role-playing game creators, or role-play? They're not.
Everything there is from itch.io or something like that.
Yeah, this bundle is in itch.io.
What's the problem there? Why every game on itch.io isn't a role-play? Why people? Okay, so if you have a game which is supposedly a role-playing game, but actually it isn't, You go to Itch.io to sell it. Why?
Because people they're like those type of games, role-playing games that are not role-playing games.
Okay, interesting.
But if someone finds an interesting game there, they'll probably save money by buying it in this bundle. So good luck with that.
The dirty world, I think that was there. I don't like it. I don't think it's interesting, but probably
Yeah,
too.
I don't.
But
There
well,
wasn't.
it's a noir games, a noir game, so it might be well, less ridiculous.
Yeah, and there was
Well, that
one.
one is a role-playing game.
That was one that I don't know if it's a role-playing game or not, but one of those weird Western games
Okay,
with fantasy. So
weird West.
yes, Weird West. There may be some game there that is actually worth buying, and you'll be saving money. But the general, it's really ridiculous. And my point is, this is not role-playing games. You are not creating role-playing games, guys. Okay.
Okay, before we end this, I think we should say something about this. We are not conservative.
No,
We aren't. Very far from that.
we are left. We are
No, we
leftists.
aren't.
Well, in the Portuguese, we were.
I was left leaning, never a leftist, because I don't well, I don't have a political party. I don't have a.
You don't even have a football club.
I was a left-leaning person until shortly ago, a while ago, when the left started to go crazy.
Oh, and let me, sorry to interrupt you, but let me say that here in Portugal, how many years ago, when was the coup? It was before COVID. It was
last year, I think.
no, it was not last year. The coup, the one in which the Socialist Party stole the election from the.
Oh, in Portugal.
Yes, in Portugal. No. Yes, probably 6 years ago. So there was something amazing here. In Portugal, we have a democratic parliamentary system. And when people vote, they don't actually vote for the prime minister. They vote for places in the parliament. And more or less 6 years ago, maybe more, there was something that never happened. Normally, there are only two parties that win. It's the Social Democrat Party or the Socialist Party. The Socialist Party, normally when it goes to government, it's by himself. So what happened was that they were both in a tactical stalemate. So the socialists got together with the communists and another left-wing party, and they got the more deputies, so kind of won the elections, and it was a big deal. So everybody that was on the from right side was absolutely outrageous because nothing has ever happened. It was a coup d'etat, but it actually was not. The law allows it, and I remember at the time we were celebrating that, especially because the current government, the right government, was really bad. But now, no, I can't stand those three parties.
Yeah, neither do I. So I was
But I'm not right wing either.
No, we aren't. Well, perhaps child right. I'm with a child.
Yeah, I'm a child right.
Child right. Okay, that's nice, but not the.
And we are not conservatives. We are not prudes.
If I was a conservative, I wouldn't have written any of the games I wrote, especially the sisters. Because if I was a conservative right here in Portugal, I would be a Catholic conservative who are.
And you would not talk about sex.
Make fun of religion and church.
Yes, and not talk about sex and gay people.
Yeah, they don't like. Yeah. Also, we are pro LGB, and I'm going to say that again, pro LGB. The rest of the.
I'm okay with the T if they are transsexuals.
Yeah, transsexuals, all right.
If they start going on the weird when I just dress as a woman and
gender dysphoria is a mental illness. This is not an opinion, it's a fact. Gender dysphoria is a mental illness. You can go Google it and you'll find that even though right now things are going.
And the sad reality of that is that first, and this is real, or it was before, now it's probably not. Some people that were transgendered didn't saw their problem solved because of that, because what they had was a mental problem. Yeah, and it needed to be treated.
Most people would think right now they are whatever, one of the letters of the alphabet people, What their problem is, well, some of those are confused teenagers, and they
A
are
lot
just
of them are confused teenagers,
some of
and
them,
some of them are confused middle-aged men.
a lot of them probably are just fashion because it's fashionable right now. Yeah. And then, well, there are the ones who really have problems, and they should solve them. And I think that maybe doing a sex change, and I'm mentioning really a sex change, not just change gender in your documents. That may be an option. Yes, why not? But that should be an option that should be left for the last.
Not when you are kids, so
Yeah.
you can change your minds.
So that's it. We aren't fascists.
Yeah, we're not.
Of course, we are fascists.
Yes, we are. Of course, we are. But we are not conservatives.
And
we don't really care what people do with their parts on whatever.
Just don't bother me with pronouns and such things. I will not use they or zix or zen or fucking shit, whatever.
It's even worse in Portuguese because we don't have a gender neutral language, so it's impossible. Objects have genders. So it's impossible to speak in Portuguese in a gender neutral way. Yeah, people say X. So we have ela, it's the she, he. So people would just say Elix.
Elix is nice.
Yes, Elix. And that doesn't make any sense.
Boring. Well, okay. So.
Yeah, so just go ahead and unsubscribe.
Yeah, we don't care. Buy our stuff and then burn it.
Yeah.
Please. First,
but it's bad for the environment.
You can burn it after, but buy it anyway. Or just delete it from your hard drive. I don't care.
And then buy another one.
Yeah.
Buy it so you can do bad reviews on drive-thru and say that Miguel is a fascist.
There's a bad review there calling me.
We want more bad reviews.
It wasn't transphobic, it was fascist or something like that. Because I did something I didn't do. Which was something like, yeah, I don't know. I don't care. I'm bored now. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah. So let's just cut it. End of rant.
End of rant. Have a nice
bye, people.
rest of weekend. Bye.